I'll make sure this thing's working right. Videos. Check. Check. All right then, I'm working. Let's do this. Hello, everybody. It's been a long week. Welcome to my stream of Persona 5 Royal Part 8. Let me think here. What did I leave off with? I just finished off good old Kaneshiro. I just took care of everything from that one. And we just ended up with... You know what? Actually, let's go with this instead. The third heist, Kaneshiro. Makoto Nijima confronts the Phantom Thieves and demands they find a mafia boss or she'll reveal their secret. The Phantom Thieves learn the name of the mafia boss, Junya Kaneshiro, but are unable to find him and so cannot infiltrate his palace. Makoto uses herself as bait to learn Kaneshiro's location. Oh boy. Entangling them all in a trap. As a result, they're forced to pay Kaneshiro a hefty sum. Guilt-ridden, Makoto helps Nico and the others get into Kaneshiro's palace. Inside, her persona awakens, and she helps defeat Shadow Kaneshiro. Shadow Kaneshiro reveals that someone else is entering palaces, and may be connected to the mental shutdowns and the psychotic breakdowns. Could this have something to do with the one with the black mask that Shadow Monorame mentioned? If it is, we have a real problem on our hands.
Hey.
I have a lot of time to spend with the others, so this is gonna be interesting. Oh.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
Not really. But, hey, look at this. It's just better to let people talk. Everyone has their own opinion, and no one can tell you who and what you do. Who and what you are is defined by something. I mean, what am I saying? The Phantom Thieves do what they do because they think it's just. It's their justice, not a justice. Not the justice.
Oh, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it.
You got that right. The Phantom Thieves are neither right nor wrong. No one's wrong. Pretty much everyone is right or wrong. No, actually, they're both. Right and wrong. Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims.
Yeah, instead of very subtle and very cataclysmic accidents, the changes of heart are very subtle and very helpful incidents.
It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Headlines we got. Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th. Yay!
I see.
Okay, let's get started.
I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Phantom-kun, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? You know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? Memories that last a long time, really. You keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Why don't you mention something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah! If you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for forever.
Nice.
This is it. That's right.
On that, he's true. However, more negative memories end up being part of the long term instead of short term. Not bad of a joke, buddy. Not bad of a joke.
Nice going.
Yeah, you should. Oh, crud. 7/18 Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The Fireworks Festival! You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Yuji. It's easier to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
The crud. Moving on.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, Makoto.
That reminds me.
Wouldn't it be a bit of bad timing?
Excuse me.
I'm not worried, though I highly doubt that will stop Ryuji from actually going.
But
Yeah.
all right then. Senpai.
Huh? I guess that will have to wait.
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
Yeah?
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Yeah, I've got time.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Yeah.
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now.
Oh. I remember that director. That's just interesting.
That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's a friend of mine.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before. I was chosen to be our club representative.
Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That sounds
settles
perfect.
it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Let's go then.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
And your drink's just as hot, man.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
Well, it's a... Yeah. This girl is able to push his buttons as well as I am.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Yeah, I kind of feel lied to, though.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
Huh?
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
But doesn't everyone need something like that every time? I mean, some kids still need their training wheels before they can actually go on two wheels.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population.
Very true. Though, there is one person I can think of who does that.
But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Yeah. As much as a superhero world is awesome with all the powers going on, the actual society of common people would not last very long. I mean, you have yourself everyone acting like a universal police, but things just don't seem to go well for the regular deal.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it.
Not really.
Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
She's not wrong, but she's not right either. You have... People require other help when it comes to some things, and knowing that they're there when should they mess up or later on, they'll have him there. Actually, there's a character I know of from an anime, Megami Tadakoro, Food Wars. Well, on her own during the fall selections preliminary rounds, she simply went ahead and paused for a moment before she started slicing the monkfish before her while it was hanging. I really need to get my wording right. She did. When she calmed down and asked for Soma's help, though he wasn't there at the moment, she went and took down that monkfish all by herself.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
Not really.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
We'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
How'd you know? I gotta go get myself a star soon. Let's see what this one gets me before I get rid of her. For the time being, though. Let's go see him. I've been thinking a little bit about Akiyama-kun. I don't want to change his heart. Well, actually, I was just gonna say the same thing. I mean, going after him wouldn't even help you guys get famous. It'd practically be pointless. You really should stop worrying about the fame, man.
Huh? Oh.
Ah, you idiot. Some of the Phantom Thieves has made me feel like I myself can change the world. But it's only ever been you guys. I'm still just as powerless as always. That's the truth. I wonder if there's really any way a pathetic guy like me can help you. I'm sure there is, man. That might be... Well, that's it. The fan site. How could I have forgotten something as important as that? I don't want it to be about public relations anymore, though. First and foremost, that site needs to be a safe haven for people in serious trouble. After all, that happened to me with Kamoshida. I know how hard it can be to speak out against injustice. So, as long as there are voices crying out to the Phantom Thieves, I'm gonna help them be heard. Good to hear, buddy.
All right.
At any rate, we shouldn't just forget about going after Akiyama-kun, okay? I'm still worried about some of the rumors I've heard about him, but I'll do some more research. By the way, he's not as bad a guy as he pretends to be. Apparently, he's super sweet to his girlfriend. Can you imagine that? They've been talking about getting married even since back in the middle school. Yeah, I could see that. I'm honestly kind of jealous.
Well, see you later.
Oh, Phantom. That thing I mentioned about Akiyama-kun turned out to be true. It wasn't just some rumor. I found a post on the fan site by a girl who I assume is Akiyama-kun's girlfriend. It says she's worried because her boyfriend's been hanging out with some sketchy guys, acting strange too. It seems like enough evidence to make him a target, but I'm gonna look into this a little further, just to be safe. Your time to shine, buddy. Do me proud. Yeah. A5 beef. Great. Something I remember from Food Wars showed up after I brought up Megami. Oh boy.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
Quiet down.
You know, as much as it does seem like we're here to take this country, we're not here to stay forever. We'll be around for as long as we can, sure, but when we're gone, you'll have to take care of things yourself. Well, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamashita-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Phantom-kun. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. I swear, the very first time I heard that, I thought of him as the Japanese... He's Japan's Robin Hood. That's just my opinion. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels.
No way.
Really? Phantom seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. Most people just go with that because of one or two things. Oh no.
It's open. Welcome.
You're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually. Well, it's because she's student council president, she would be forced to come here in the first place, so... Yeah, at this school, that title, student council president, is teacher's pet, lapdog, and puppet on a string. They're little puppet on strings, all wrapped into one title. Student being teacher's pet. You get what I mean.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Good. Glad to hear it. please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. No harm in asking your friends for help. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. Hey Jay, I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? Oh, you live alone with your older sister. I see. I'm doing pretty well. It's been a tiring few days. Work has been hell. But I'm finally back here and I'm having fun. And tomorrow I think I'll be planning another stream, but after I see about going to purchase something. I want to go get that capture card now before I forget about it later. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
Hey, so...
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
Well...
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future. Now that's the kind of listener.
Wait.
That's the kind of life I want to deal with. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you. Though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
Hey!
I'll be fine. Oh boy. What was that availability for him anyway? Well, he does move around, but it's not as fast as I thought it'd be. Yep.
Hello? I see.
Let's see. Which ones do I have on hand? God's Hand and Double Fangs. Maragi, Mazayonga, Pantere. I can think of someone I give that to, but I'm not sure if I do it just yet. What do I have here? Meteorama, Karakaja, Masukukaja, and Charge.
Hello? I see.
Duplicate. Do I have any passives at the moment? Yep, I have a lot of passives at the moment. Okay, for right now, let's go with growth 3.
Very well. Beautifully executed. Hello?
I like the idea that he's able to actually do it in one day now, instead of just me having to come back to him later. So that's probably my only good thing about these Confidant changes.
All right.
Indeed.
Putting it simply, this one's not much of a one at the moment. This is a demon who does not yet know what he is trying to be yet. Oh crap, I forgot to share this in one other place. I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Gundir, there are much more detailed paintings over there. Jerks. The trickle of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy.
Wow.
Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. Sir, what are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. A technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you! Ah, are you the artist? Title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid, given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future, if you truly want to progress as an artist. That was kind of harsh, though. Indeed.
Why?
The soul into this piece captured the very essence of desire. I have captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
Should be the end for me. This is just the beginning, Yusuke. Stand up, Yusuke.
I see. Okay.
There it is. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. Trust me, my friend, many things in this world are only seen illogically. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Nico. I shall conquer this. Oh man.
All right. Let us return home.
A slump. Nico, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished up by the end of today. Just say it. That's the spirit! If anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. Join me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon.
You're back.
It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Yep, finals. Okay. Crap, I got rid of that saved tab. Please be here, please be here, please be here, please be here. Yay! I catch you first, then we go talk to Chihaya and Oya. Darts and billiards, please. Ah crap, I still need to get myself a phone. I still need a justice persona, don't I?
Hi.
Okay, I'll need to get rid. Oh, it's where I think it is. Yes, please.
Hey.
This is it. It's rather a nice place. It's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? What kind of place is it? It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performances here. Oh, now this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume you've visited places like this before?
Very well.
In any case,
Let us go.
Let's head in.
What will you do?
Why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actively dislike, yes? Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I gotta get a hold of a drum set. I gotta figure out this rhythm. It's a really great place. I'm loving my time here. There's quite a few restaurants. Thank you for coming by, Caboose. And tell Caitlin I said thank you. My go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? I've lived there, actually.
Huh?
You live there? I'm not sure that counts as a go-to place if you don't actually have to go anywhere.
Really?
So you came to Tokyo on your own, and now you live in a cafe loft? Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Yeah, though I have to say I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry.
How can I be so sure? At a crossroads, I'm afraid to. But I can't let fear get
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Very impressive.
someone once said, burn my breath, babe. Who knows what to
I don't even want to think about how that worked out.
just wanna live my life the way I want.
So chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which,
You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connection.
all right.
We should probably get going.
Goodbye.
A pleasure talking with you again, Akechi. Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't the music today wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly the point of jazz is all those jam sessions, a sea of improvisation both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born from chaos. Oh, you have no idea, my friend. Let's say this. Sometimes the most barbaric ways of competition can produce the most uniquely perfected. Actually, that last word depends on what you're doing. When it comes to cooking, the perfected dish. Comes to music, perfected song. And when it comes to anything else, perfected anything else. You really are having fun, aren't you? I suppose so. Perhaps I'm still ringing with the energy of that last performance. I figured you'd feel the same way, but perhaps I thought wrong. Well, I'm sure you'll understand eventually. Jazz is a deep and complex style of music. I understand it, just in a different way. It's on the audience to refine their taste to the point where they can appreciate all the nuances. I should let you go. Somehow I always end up taking more than usual when it's with you. Expect another invitation soon. for now. Please excuse me. Talk to you soon, Akechi.
Yo?
What's up? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon? I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped! Is there nothing but meat?
Huh?
Well, duh. What else would you want? Oh man, I can't stop thinking about meat. Piping hot, juicy meat. And now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Yeah, let's go. Alright, I'm set. Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin! If angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88, what is the angle of B and E?
Ooh, we can do this!
Essay question. It's tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origins of Baozi. Baozi... This came up in class. They were invented... that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Zhuge Liang. I'm not sure how to say the first name yet. Zhuge Liang. Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Zhuge Liang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river. Barbarians' heads. That's it. Crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Baozi, right? This master strategist came up with the Baozi to offer them instead of the heads. Yeah, I think you're right. The Baozi were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
You finished in time. Yes. Hands up. Give up already. You know, for a teacher, he is very discouraging.
Now everyone.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this!
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this!
Which of the following is another name of the sumen noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata? Demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this!
Neither can I.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
You need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
I really don't want to have to think about it, but I already know what'll happen. Should expectations not be met, it'll be both, really. They'll be disappointed, and they'll turn on that person.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right? Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
There's limitations to everything, man. That's why you have people around to help you with it. Don't just surround yourself by those who expect you to do great, but if you don't do great, you end up being turned on. Surround yourself with people who will support you, even when you mess up. Then you just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive. Well, I can't deny that.
I did. Duh. Dang it.
Plus, it's a bit different from changing our hearts, now that I think about it.
That's not a change of heart, that's brainwashing. Phantom thieves don't brainwash, they change the hearts of criminals that are making people suffer.
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you. And enjoy your vacation.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
Same!
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Not really.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Of course he is. He's the party guy.
Now for the weather.
It seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. You know, that actually sounds a lot like a lot like the days I have right now. I wake up and come around from 6 to 11, there is rain, thunder, lightning storms, and then come nighttime, heat lightning. What is going on with you, buddy? Hey, do I have any supplements? Yep, I have to. I have protein. Let's do some training.
Let's go to bed.
Hey, it's me.
I want to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about?
Come on, man.
The whole thing was with kebabs.
So, like...
I completely spaced out on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? Yeah, sure, fine.
Yeah!
Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright? Yeah.
Let's turn in for the night.
I'm with you on that. No sleeping in. I got it. I'm gonna skip breakfast for this.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd
Huh?
like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some
Rough idea. Well, it's a rough idea to Yusuke, not to us. Fair enough.
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here. It's so hot.
Reminds me of In Fuego. Free to come, but you gotta pay for food. This is gonna be fun.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours. And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
Yeah, what do we do?
Let's just calm down, guys.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
Actually, I think that's what they're looking for. Ryuji, don't! Ah, crap.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Whew, that was too close.
So instead of acting like himself, he went and acted like An and Makoto. An being the sweets lover, gluttony, and Makoto being the lover of healthy foods, so she can pump her friends. Wrath.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
More sort of big together, guys.
It's pretty poetic, dude. Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
Yeah, that red frame above the signs.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go. So, that's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun. Idiot.
There ain't nothing to do here. You want to go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Go on ahead without me, guys. I'll be.
Huh? Well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Yoshizawa?
Senpai?
What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it?
No, it does not. What's going on?
I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
It's not a problem at all. Let's go.
Whew, that was delicious.
Seriously, what did I just witness?
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So, the meet's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
I know the answer, but that would contain spoilers. Damn.
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
What do you mean, had?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident. I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice. But I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Well, it's not over yet.
Senpai. You're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Seriously, how the heck is she still hungry with... Good Lord, Good Lord Almighty, bright hairs. No matter where I go, bright hairs just always... You have Kasumi, you have Stella, you have any other redhead that you can think of. Good lord. Yeah, there's a comment I made on this other YouTube video with Maruki's boss theme. That shoot. Sorry, setting up. That was spoiler territory.
Ah, you're back.
How could I what?
What did you say?
Oh, crud. Mission failure.
Oh, man.
Oh, Makoto definitely will find out. We're so dead. Huh? Fair enough.
Sorry.
Hmm. Hmm? Crap, it is Sunday. I gotta move. Nope, wrong one. Station Square.
Everyone.
Facing civic disorder and economic uncertainty, our citizens are in turmoil. It is imperative that we resolve the situation, and social reform must be led by the government. However, who can the people currently depend on? Yes, the Phantom Thieves! The fact they are being lionized is proof that the government is malfunctioning. Oh crap, he just said lionized. That's Adam's territory. Crap! This mismanagement by authority figures is what has led us to this terrible condition.
Good evening.
Oh, Phantom-kun. What kind of friends do you spend your time with? You can withstand difficult times if you have friends who support you through them. Can I have some of your time today? You can consider this a formal request. I have something scheduled after my speech and I need you to come with me.
Let's say we head on over. All right.
Yes. However,
Veteran, if anything besides, well, you have experience teaching him, right? It's greatly improved around the executive office recently. And my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bear the hatchet with Mr. Kuromoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you'd find these conditions favorable. So I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret.
you...
No, I'd like for your favorite pupil to hear this too.
Hmm?
I simply trust his discretion. The Kuromoto group is planning to move forward with a political realignment. Are you saying that you're going to secede from the Liberal Prosperity Party? With the government in a weakened state, now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And so you've come to me, a former member of the Kuromoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuromoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Phantom-kun, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. When our strength gives out, all we have is our pride left. It's not worth it. You should decline. So you're okay with being no good Torah forever? Mr. Yoshida. I ain't for you to decide. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuromoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask that you continue to help me. Le Soleil.
All right.
You know, from the way he was acting, I'd swear Kuromoto-kun was hiding something.
Let's say we go home.
My apologies. We're done eating, so let's go home. really need
Well
to
then,
get
I'll
guts
see
up
you
soon.
again.
Huh? Huh?
Hey!
I hope she's okay. Huh? Oh, time for the fireworks. We better get moving. I don't have one. I'll go in normal clothes. Huh? Alright then.
Come to think of it,
Don't I know it?
Hey, hey! Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
What's it about?
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going. Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Today's headlines are: Fireworks Festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast. Oh boy.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up! We don't know that yet.
I do.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Well, Yusuke is, but
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
nah, no way.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
Well, some people just wear it to be look cute.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals.
Agreed.
Definitely more than somebody I know.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Yeah?
Not looking, not looking.
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Oh boy. Huh?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea.
Everyone and their brother.
What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride.
Hmm.
Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold. The festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
Meh. I kinda like the shade.
What are you, Moss? I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
What the?
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's going on?
It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
That doesn't sound right.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
What's going on there?
These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, The Hammer of Justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
Not interested.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world.
Well, right now, the world just wants me to disappear because they think I'm a criminal. So why would I bother the world that doesn't want me?
Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
Alright.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
You know, honestly, when I look at the Medjed case, I feel like it would be DedSec. Yes, I play Watch Dogs. But this is seriously the worst trap. Activist groups like DedSec/Medjed would not end up just going straight after someone just for the heck of it. As far as I can tell, Medjed's got the same DedSec rules. No personal armies or leaders. What do you think of it? Yeah, fair enough. That's definitely more of a Bloom deal. That's not gonna work. Yeah, he's got nothing. Yeah, let's do that.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Hmm. Hmm. He's pretty good.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down
Well
the wall? Is there a way for me to break?
What? Tell me.
Ugh, no way.
True. Medjed's just looking to know everything and maybe stir a few things up. They're not looking for what they want. They don't have their own little cost behind it. You're just like, man, I gotta check this.
Hey!
Jay, what's wrong?
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It's completely your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So, that was fruitless?
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Oh man. Yeah, that kind of deal always tends to happen. Don't take care of all your homework and you can't go anywhere. Though, I'll be honest, I'm surprised that your friend...
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
So you're ahead of your phone. Wait a minute. Okay, you're doing summer school. Your grades are ahead of your class by 2 weeks, but your parents are still wanting you to keep doing more work.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings.
I can figure what that would mean, but... You sure you want to talk about this on the stream?
Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
Alright then. Let me think here. Very annoying parents who always wanting to have you do better than you're already doing when you're already doing better than everyone else. Kind of sounds like Makoto's deal, but no. Let's not go into the Persona stereo here. Okay, settle down, Jay.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good.
The only thing I could say is that since it doesn't seem like you're enjoying what you're doing.
Clues on Medjed, huh?
Right now, you're just fulfilling what your parents expect of you. Isn't that right?
Yo. Hey. Yo. Yeah.
Of course, I can't go to Kinzan.
Let's go.
back.
As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. Stop doing that. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait, fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of his into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Aliens helped build the pyramids! Thank you.
We still don't have any tangible clues.
Well, I would... Well, Jay, I could say that you're like... kind of like assuming, but right now, like you said, you're 2 weeks ahead of your class. Normally, summer school, me and Jay have to take a class over, but given the whole COVID panic deal, that doesn't seem to be the case at the moment.
Hi. Hey.
What do you want to do?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Crud.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate. To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
As a very wise and ridiculously stupid pirate once said, it's amazing how many times those two words are found in the same sentence.
One with an unseen form.
I'm pretty sure that's not the actual quote from Jack Sparrow, but you guys get what I mean, right?
It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company. I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things.
What do you
Engaging
know?
with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
I would say entertained.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I don't get it.
Each of them will come out on top. They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon. But you gotta tell me, who do you think will win?
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
Hmm?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you? Shouldn't you respond to it?
Who is this?
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Hacker. Jay, are you there?
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Mm-hmm.
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal? I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Sojiro?
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima?
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on! It's in English!
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
Alright, let's see what it's got. What the...
A calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Yo, maybe I should make Alibaba's icon my phone. A little thumbnail for this one.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
It really sucks that the fact that I can't do anything but sleep pretty much this entire time.
Good morning.
Morning, Kasumi. Got nothing at the moment. How about you?
So anyway...
Hey, your phone's buzzing. It's just Ryuji. Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he? So it really was from this guy. Tell him. So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
What's up?
Do you know who's Futaba Sakura?
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
Huh? Oh, I just remembered. Nico, were you able to ask Boss about Futaba Sakura? He didn't want to talk. Things don't seem to be going well here. This could be a problem. I was really hoping to go for a ride in Mementos before all this.
Yo. Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
Ugh, I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
But I actually do still need to head back to the red light district. Yep, I got one at least. I'll need to change that. Hello. Okay, for a different person. Excuse me, miss. Huh? Come on, think. Who's the one person around here who could probably know something about? Nope. Ha! Knew it. Mailman. Hello there. Seriously? Isn't that... Okay.
So, up until now, our biggest lead seems to be the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food. This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
Oh boy.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say? This doesn't involve you.
I highly doubt that's true, because, let's see, I'm living here right now. I am here helping you out with your store, and, well, I'm still here, and I refuse to be a spectator in this situation.
That's enough. Just behave yourself. Keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Things are not going well right now.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Oh.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
I'm not sure.
It's difficult to say. Sometimes the person on the outside is much different from the one within.
Is it Alibaba?
Selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
What do we... We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up. He can't go out?
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But...
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah! Remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown! We got 150,000 yen out of it!
That's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money!
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut!
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel, too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it. Okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right? Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Been searching all along, confessing twilight long without the without a sign,
Definitely talking about you.
without grasping at the real question to be asked. Where have I'm a sharpshooter. I close masquerade.
Oh!
Don't really have anywhere else to go.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Mejid, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good! Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk!
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba...
Shut up.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
All four of us agree on this one. One good old Ryuji, there is no such way that a female could have done that. Though I highly believe that there are a few other people who might say otherwise.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves. Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these Phantom Thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Mejed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do? Unsurprising. I suppose you aren't interested in such gossip.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles.
Like yourself.
They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you. I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
No matter what I look at it, no matter what way I look at it, I still think those two, they're like, Joker and Akechi are the same. It's just that Akechi only has himself and his desire.
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to Leblanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me, Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
Yeah, I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him. But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone. Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that?
Okay, here it comes. Be very careful with this one, Nico.
How should I know?
Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out!
Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Jay, please, 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 please do not get ticked off at me for this. Come on.
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving!
That's good.
No, my legs won't move.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
Hey, boss.
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
No.
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
But that's not it. This, things happened and...
She was just a little bit afraid of the dark, so she ended up... Oh, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried he might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so
We'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
She'll hear us there.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
Alone?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind. Yes, she committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though. I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just Leave her be. I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Mm-hmm.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now? You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young. She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them? That should be obvious. I mean, Mejid was... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony. If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Seriously? I can't.
Yep.
Morning!
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in? Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right? That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
Like I've said a million times, I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
Hmm.
All right.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh, getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba?
There she
Is it
is.
Alibaba?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine. All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her. Looks like you should ask something different.
die?
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it!
Oh boy.
Yes, it was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
Too late.
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Yeah. Makes sense though that this place would be a tomb in a desert. Since she only lives around in that one spot, that one room of hers. Pretty much everything nothing else outside that room matters, so it ends up looking like this. Still, for such a distortion.
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
Stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Huh.
Take this! Morons.
Okay. Huh?
Is that it?
There we go.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You want to fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
Yeah, I'm with Ryuji on that one. Let's get in here.
Oh man.
It seems...
Indeed.
Okay. Yes.
Whoa.
This definitely feels like a hacker's room.
What to do?
For her is the mothership, and it's gonna take and it would take hackers forever to try to crack this thing.
This is amazing!
Oh!
Let's go.
Hey!
Hey!
You have no idea.
It's beautiful.
Do you think so?
Hmm?
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
Don't be like that! I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but...
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child. You killed her! You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Murderer! Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed her!
It's all your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come near me!
Stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here.
Our clothes.
Oh boy.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
This... again...
Creepy child. You killed her!
You're a plague
What's with that?
murderer!
Why don't you say
You're
something?
the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right. Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
No! Someone help me!
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
Run away! This should be interesting. Oh. Huh. Way too close. I thought exactly, Morgana.
You're right.
Let's get out of here.
The date that Medjed has set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching. The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber-terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Sounds good.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout, then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation.
Every time I heard that, I always felt like, alright, here's where an intermission starts.
We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up. It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady On. I'm a gentleman after all.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
That's what I thought.
Will we be alright like this?
Oh, we'll be fine, Makoto. Trust me. The group is always like this.
Not again!
sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this.
Huh?
Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be an interesting one. Taking care of Medjed and saving Futaba in the process. This will be interesting. But I'm past my 3-hour mark right now, so I think it's about time I say it. I call it a day. Come next stream, we will be taking care of the Pyramid of Wrath. This is gonna be fun. Though it's gonna be a long one, so I think I might have to do what I usually do. Cut the infiltration into two playthroughs. Mainly depends on what's gonna happen. Plus, I think I'll have to go to Mementos a few times before along with this, so yeah, definitely gonna need to head to Mementos. So at this palace, we'll have ourselves quite an intriguing amount of stuff to take care of.
I'll just add this.
But for now, here I will say goodbye. Thank you all for coming, and I do hope you come for my next stream tomorrow. This is gonna be a fun time. Also, I think I'll go grab myself a few new personas when I finish the stream. So be prepared to see a few new ones to my arsenal. Can't wait to find out. Anyways, y'all have a good day or night or afternoon or whatever time it is, wherever y'all are at in this big old world of ours when you watch this. See you then, fellow thieves.